Hey, what's going on? So I was having this conversation the other day, and I kind of wanted to share this with you guys. Um, we actually got dispatched last week to a structure fire call, and while en route, they informed us that the caller actually called a neighboring fire department, and through translation, they said that there was smoke rolling out of the apartment and that there was a baby trapped. So this call kind of sounded different, and I'll be honest with you guys, I was really hoping that this was a fake call because I just didn't want to have to find a kid in any type of situation like that. So just some things weren't adding up with this call. Well, we get on scene, a rescue truck from the First Due area, actually the First Due engine company, we end up beating them into their own area. Our rescue truck beat us, and their rescue truck was actually there. So it was two rescue trucks and us on scene. Got out, cops all over the place, just didn't see anything going on. Nothing that triggered it. Alarms weren't sounding. This place is a low-income apartment complex, but nothing was the norm, right? Because we've gone from fire alarms there before. Well, looked through the whole thing, and no signs of anything. Talked to all the neighbors because everyone's outside trying to figure out what's going on. Really didn't know. We just were starting to assume that this was a prank call. Well, lo and behold, the next day, same thing happened. So we found out that we had someone calling in a crank 911 call. But the part I want to share with you guys was the one thing I noticed was we got off the rig. My engine crew was geared up, ready to go. I actually had a 4-person engine that day. So I told the one guy, I said, hey, if we don't have any smoke showing when we get there and I don't know what apartment, grab the can. We'll keep it in check. Let's just go for this kid, right? And I had an guy riding iron. So all I had to do was worry about bringing myself. I already had the tick with me. My rescue crew beat us. They were gearing up when we got there, but it was my engine crew, my rescue crew geared up, ready to go. And what I liked about that was they were ready for something, even though there wasn't something. I can't say that about everyone that was on scene at this call. And we talked about it later because I thanked all the guys. I said, hey, thanks for being ready for this and not expecting nothing, actually expecting something and being dressed to work, right? Well, go backwards like 8 months, we actually had a call come into Structure Fire's apartment complex. My rescue crew showed up before us, and no gear. And I wasn't very happy with it because they ended up having a smoked up apartment from cooking. Family was outside. I told them to go get the fan. There's nothing they can do, right? Because they don't got their gear on. They went, brought the fan up to us, and the guy that was with me at the time kind of whispered to them, "You're in trouble." So we had a conversation back at the station, and the point I'm trying to make with all this was I didn't even realize what I did, but I told him, I go, it's simple, guys. I said, I expect you to show up to work, and I need you there. I said, when you're not in your gear, there's nothing you can do for me. You're just a highly trained civilian at that point. You need your gear, you need your tools. And I said, if you're not going to gear up, don't bother showing up. And that resonated with both the guys, and I've never had an issue since. But I didn't realize that what I said, those words that I used, was what triggered it, because we talked after this call, and they go, well, you made sense. They go, it resonated with me. It wasn't because I told them to, it's because what I told them made sense and made them have that aha moment, which I talk about in the book a little bit. But so by me just saying that to them, it made them realize why I'm asking them to do, it gives a deeper meaning to it instead of because I said so sort of thing. So I never realized that just me simply saying that resonated and basically got them to want to do what I wanted them to do, because obviously that's not the norm on the department I work. Some guys just, it is what it is. I guess that's other places too. I don't see the point. Let's dress for success, show up to work, right? But I thought this was interesting, and I really wanted to share with you guys that, if you pick your words wisely with people and you get them to understand why you're doing, why you're asking, because I told them, I said, what I really want is you to do what I'm asking, even when I'm not here. I don't want to be here for it to make sure it happens. But, there are times when I have to go, hey, this is how it's going to be. But what I would prefer to have it is people wanting to do what I want them to do. And that was a little takeaway from it. So I figured I'd share that with you guys. And I really want to encourage you all to try to get on this month's Squad House call, because I had a lot of you submit ideas for courses, and I picked, I'm going to keep it as a surprise when I announce it, of what we're going to be talking about on the live call, which all of you can access. But if you missed the call and you want to get the recordings, those are for Squad House members, which anyone can join up on that. But that being said, guys, I will talk to you later, and have a good one.